afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Heroes Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 2 vs 2 on 3 point. With, on one side here, Slant and Donniechan fighting here for the United States of America. Fighting here for the 7th Armored Division. No, actually make that 2nd Armored here fighting versus Jammo and Tavington here fighting for Deutschland, fürs Reich, both here for the Oberkommando West, for the 12th SS Panzerdivision Hitlerjugend. We got immediate choice of doctrine power, we've got special operations, and we've got Luftwaffe ground forces here versus infantry, airborne, armor, mechanized, airborne, and infantry. With a bit of Panzerschreck, Stukas, bulletins, and infantry and Panzerschrecks there. Nothing though for the Americans, interestingly enough. We got a rather aggressive push there for the Germans towards the north there. None so far crossing the river towards the south, or well, the east, I suppose. Full's going to deal there on the way. We've got a Kuhlwagen on the way here, by the way, for Tavington. We've got plenty of rifle there on the way for both Slant and Donniechan. Nothing further beyond that though. Rifle moving in there. Central victory point being secured, fuel point there, wire going up there. BH launch moving in from the north, Student Party versus Rifleman. And there we go, tearing into the Rifleman and forcing them away. With extreme prejudice. Well, maybe not quite there still. Mang initial and winning engagement there for Deutschland. Got more rifle pouring in though. The Student Pilots could consider taking up in the building, otherwise need to get out of there very rapidly. But now they're low on health, so right here, Jammo should just consider getting his men out of there unless he wants them to turn into corpses. So, meanwhile, further fighting up here, he has to get caught by the Kuhlwagen and the Volksgrenadier. No cover here for the Volks, they're being pushed back here by the Riflemen. They couldn't actually use the church there for defense. We've got more Volks there arriving though. Now one rifle unit there, out in the open, there we go. Quickly Johnny takes a shot there to the face from the Kar-98K, forcing the rest of the men back, including the re-echelons at the same time. North being secured so far, but we've got the truck moving up here for Tavington, taking up battle group headquarters there. Bit of shooting back and forth here. Got two joining from north, got the Kuhlwagen trying to support here. Getting the rifle now all of a sudden to win on their own. Foster's pulling back here. I mean, he could have laid down some sandbags to sort of form a defensive position, but apparently not here. Troops there man to get away before the Kuhlwagen actually suppressed them. Foster's not moving into support there. No moving up there. The Americans are so far securing the south. We've got a choice of mechanized there for Donniechan, adding in a truck there, the Dodge truck.
We're ready to move.
Got more troops there arriving, more infantry here for Jammo. He's getting close to being able to call an MG-34 to me, provides a bit of suppressive fire.
Orders!
Bit of standoff there. He could consider, by the way, here laying down some sandbags, sort of giving him some heavy cover here. Also, of course, laying it up right next to the victory point shows the opponent can't use it. Instead, having left this spot, experts have got a nice assault here going for the Americans. Donniechan maybe sends his weakness and moves in from another angle. Either way, Kuhlwagen there rapidly getting dealt with. Fultz's caught in a rather back position. There go Kuhlwagen wrecked. Right. Fultz is being pushed back there by Rifleman as they charge him from all sides. The offense is a bit of bad position as well. Battle group headquarters is up. Well, Brown, everything's looking a bit bad there for Tavington. He needs to go and do something to rapidly turn things around. Meanwhile, Jammo's still occupied here. We've got a bit of a blob assault there against Rifleman. Fultz and the way Steel Pilots moving in to try and get off some kills there as well. No wild luck so far. He's got munitions there, so he could consider focusing on laying down some mines around here actually to make it a bit harder for the Americans to launch a counterattack. Oh, he needs to secure territory. There you go, an MG-34 is being sent forth here. We've got some Steel Pilots holding up here. Truck, Rifleman hang back. Surrounding the build from all sides, got forces moving in as well here to support. They got grenades moving that can up, and there's so many riflemen. He's actually taking the wrong door there. He's getting out in front of all the riflemen, exposing them to further fight, instead of being able to pull back towards the battle group headquarters. I feel that was definitely a mistake there, committed by Tavington. That could cost, in fact, it looks like it's about to cost him very dearly there. And no, looks like he makes it. Bloody lucky there, bloody lucky for being overwhelmed. No grenades are, that's definitely not going to make it back there for Deutschland. Meanwhile, south is being secured as we've got Jammo take advantage of the action going on the north. It should basically push forward as aggressively as possible. MG-34 is nowhere to be seen so far to support. They could consider calling in another one to provide further support. Lieutenant here from Slant moving in. We've got an M20 up for him, by the way. Meanwhile, counterattack going here. Fultz's taking up behind the truck. We've got the rifle holding up here nicely by a small house. More Fultz's moving in. No further troops are arriving. No further in. There we go. We got a flanking plate, an active fight cover there for the Volksgrenadiers. Tearing into the rifle and forcing them away. Gutes Arbeit there. We got the M20 there fighting road versus force because they're forcing them away with no real anti-tank support there for Jammo, who's going to be a bit lacking in things to deal with that. No mines though. We could get a cannon there if we got the MG34 setting up here in what was once a bookstore. Meanwhile, also being held back there by the M20 as well. And looks like here Tavington's going to do something to launch a counterattack. He's getting pantswitch, but he's overall lacking in infantry. He's lacking in troops. Sort of really push back the American side. That is going to hope to jam and sort of help draw weight Donniechan away from the north here. But so far that is not looking likely, since Slant here with the M20 and no anti-attack weapons for Jammo is not going to have too much of a problem there. Another truck there arriving, getting a panzer strike there for Tavington, pulling up towards the battle group headquarters. Donnie here could consider again maybe laying down some barbed wire tank type support or fighting position, but so far nothing like that, which does allow here Tavington to rapidly push him off there. Meanwhile south, you're seeing here slowly but surely Jammo's being pushed away. There we go, fighting around the battle group headquarters, going to make it difficult. We got grenades by the here for Donniechan, that's good for him. Less good here for Tavington, they're holding up here. Quick steel hand grenade in might aid. But there we go, pineapple grenade. Oh, there we go, he was paying attention. Thank the heavens. For him anyways. Focus moving up, Jump Pioneers finding away, flanking in. Still no sign of grenade. There we go, grenade going off there from Donniechan towards the Jump Pioneers. Wiping the entire unit. Tavington there wasn't either paying attention, was happening too fast for him. Meanwhile, finally continues up MG34. By the way, not really well positioned to stop an assault from there due to the way, well, things are positioned. He can stop actually from here, or here, or here, but not really there. So, not really the best position there, honestly, for an MG34. Be better off setting off here, maybe some sandbags or something else supported. German initial position is not looking too strong there. Rather than suppressed, there we get a captain flanking about. The MG34 might be able to stop him. If it turns, there we go. Coming up point blank here, captain a pretty bad position. No! Settling up the lieutenant, but really Jammo here is getting absolutely overwhelmed. He needs to do something to rapidly turn things around. He's still a bit off there from getting some Fallschirmjägers, which could otherwise provide support. Threat of grenades there forces out the MG34. Tavington seems to make progress in the north, thankfully. Getting fresh replacement Storm Pioneers, but could still do with more. You got the truck moving up there. Could he be aiming maybe for an early Schwer Panzer quarters? I mean, he has gone for this, so of course. He could then actually rapidly get some infantry Sturmgewehrs. I mean, that would certainly give them a bit more of an ability to turn things around here versus the armies. With some infantry Sturmgewehrs. Yeah. And there we go. Schwer Panzer quarters. They got basically a strong point here for the Germans to hold out around here. Troops reinforcing. Moving forward. Spell group headquarters there. Not sure if he gets much out of there, but looks like he's now switching over to support the north. In this case, they're going to focus their efforts here. And of course, it also makes it easier for the Allies to sort of keep them contained if they're not careful. So it can be a double-edged sword. There we got grenades going off there, leaving several Volkskriegs in a very bad position there. Continue though. Being bad for that. Getting a bit clammed up. Need to be careful. Jammo here could all be forced back. He needs to get his MG34. He's now access, by the way, to a Fallschirmjäger. Could be useful to maybe pop him up around here, sort of attack the Americans from one side, then a push from here, then a push from there, except that got broken up. Schwer Panzer quarters almost done. We got a forward reinforced position going up. There's Storm Panzer taking up position here again. Volkskriegs going to need to support. Lots of Germans here to the riflemen. Fallschirmjägers are now available here for Jammo. He's definitely got the manpower for it, so I definitely think he should utilise them to get a sort of nasty ambush down way. In fact, if he's setting them up right now here, he could catch a captain, lieutenant. Of course, he wouldn't. No, but you know, I mean, he sees troop going, or sees troop retreating. He should probably figure here could be a good spot to surprise them. Anyways, troops are getting suppressed. We got an MG34 joining in from the south. Good job there. Veteran to 1 opens up for incendiary armor piercing rounds, by the way, for increased damage. Troops are getting better as well. Come on, incendiary rounds. Schnell. Still got a grenade going off there. Jammo did nothing there. Volkskriegs moving in to help deal with it. Overall, Americans are so far dominating the map. We got BARs up by the way here for Slant. We got M20 mines going down. We got a major up already here for Slant, by the way, though no doctrine for him.
Let's go.
Sturm Pioneers, Volkskriegs moving in, trying to push them out. It looks like they have successfully managed to flee the north here now of the Yankees, at least for the time being. We got a fighting position going up. We got a pack out up from Donniechan, adding into artillery for him. Rifle grenades going off as well. There's definitely going to be a lot of explosives going down that path. Volkskriegs moving in, rifle grenades going off, pack out needs to fire again. Lots of losses then for the rear echelons. Definitely a bit of damage there to Jammo's forces, quickly forcing them away. Some support weapons there will definitely be useful. Orbital line on the way for Tavington. Sturm Pioneers heading northwards. No attempt here to move through in there. We got fighting positions going up there. The base is sort of trying to sort of guard the more obvious crossing points as well, either with mines or with fighting positions. In that regard, thinking ahead, of course, for the battle ahead and preparing for it. Germans not really doing much in that regard. Either of them could, for example, try with infantry geschütz, but I don't think they'll do them so much good. Now we actually got Scots on the way there for slant, adding in some lighter self-propelled artillery. M20 moving ahead here, rears on any bit of trouble. We got lots of Panzerix there. A bit risky then to move in the M20 like that. Could lose it. Then again, maybe not. Rifleman, Captain moving ahead there. Quick Panzerix there from Jammo puts one out his misery. Further pack out to fire away. Fighting position is on right now, so they could move out and knock it out rapidly. They could also use the building here, by the way, to fight from a bit. They might, of course, have some risks. More shooting it. Rifleman taking up position there, but that's not going to help. Not nearly as much for taking out without a 50 caliber on it. The Lieutenant going to help them here a bit. Burst of up there. Ultimately, not enough now. Going knocked out. Several Riflemen lost there as the entire thing collapses. Germans need to pour in more troops and also need to try and outmaneuver here. Field founds because here. Got grenade going for it. Really bunched up. Bad idea there by Jammo. Donniechan taking excellent advantage over there with a quick pineapple grenade. We got fuel caches going up here, by the way. Fourth position. Good, good. Americans prying away the north point there from the Germans as well. Folks moving up here. They're rather acting something. We've got Oberstladen here. No infrared Sturmgewehrs quite yet. No sign of anything there. We're getting Oberstladen. We got a Lux on the way as well now for Jammo. Apart from you saying, some earlier fighting, I think would have done them a lot of good. But again, he seems to have not gone for it. I think another MG-34 could also be helpful. Or maybe a Kettenwerfer. Otherwise, we got the Captain Force away there. We got Lieutenant moving about here. Oberstladen need to pop in a grenade. Oh, we got grenade assault going in there, clearing out the building right in front of them. Can they wipe them? Can they wipe them? Ah, so close, so close. We got the Scot there forcing away the Oberstladen. We got Lieutenant, Rifleman hanging about the Lieutenant force away. We got a counter attack going from the south here from slant with an M20 in support, forcing back the forces one towards position. MG-34 holding up the building. We got Jammo moving ahead again with Sturm Pioneers. Lux is ready now. Scots and M20s firing away there. Sturm Pioneers. Oh dear, they're going to get wiped out. Not sure why I was sending them out completely unaided there. Scott continues to get off some kills. Pack Howitzer here. All providing covering fire. Very much a kill zone there, so rather risky there for the Germans to move in this building, by the way, is also pretty much useless now. Fulton's moving in there, flanking in, Rifle grenade goes off. Oh, it's lost the entire unit there. Jammo pushing his men too far there before what is sensible was good for them. Infrared Sturmgewehrs on the way, they got a second Oberstladen unit in there. They really should consider getting some Kettenwerfers and maybe saving up ammunition for other things a bit. Got the Lux moving up there, flying support there with its 20mm gun. Oberstladen there pushing in from the north, supporting the Fultz Grenadiers. Riflemen almost utterly annihilated. We still got no attempt here to breaking through there. Fighting position there seems to have been reset there with rifle grenades again, by the way. Another Scot on the way for slant. Nothing for Donniechan, though we do get a Jackson on the way for him now. No traction for slant. No armor so far, though. Besides that, Lux there for either of the German players. Tavington certainly a bit off from getting anything. We've got the infrared Sturmgewehrs up there for Tavington's Obersoldaten. And Lux moving through here. Hits the mine, gets abandoned, and has his trits blown off. Not a happy day there for him. Not a happy day. Oberstladen hitting with the Lieutenant and other friends. Quickly tearing through them. We got an assault going up there from the Riflemen. Straight hits the Oberstladen. Getting to the building there, in fact, getting to several buildings here. One building, in fact, close to collapsing. Patrick there, in fact, could do it. Smoke grenade, there's the other building. And looks like the Lux there was lit on fire, completely wrecking it. Rifleman in a bad position. Well, there we go, dropping a BA out of the window. And getting wiped there, heavy loss there for Donniechan. Much of the others lost there, then again the smoke there's preventing him from moving in. Still, once they're getting out, he actually flanks about, moves about here, prepares ahead. We could actually wipe them out, even now they actually have to shoot through the smoke, so it might still happen. BA secured here by the other Oberstladen. This could actually be pretty heavy losses there for Donniechan. Quick grenade assault. Manages to get out. Oberstladen, oh, taking the other path there, might just save him. Assault here seems to have utterly faltered for either side. Since both were basically trying to attack through there, but neither side really prevailed, basically keeping up the status quo there, and largely in the favour here of the Americans. You know, Donniechan's now gone for an M20 as well, or his teammate there handed it over to him. which seems to be more the case. Actually, interesting though, rare you actually see a player there sort of hand on M20 the other, but you can do it. In this case, works out pretty well. Allows Donniechan to then sort of sneak it about and laying down mines while allowing Slant then to focus on his other vehicles. Some very interesting teamwork there. Very interesting teamwork. Bit rarely seen. You got the spare panzer, of course, they're going for another unit. Orbitals done. Looks like Tavington's going for the very infantry approach, but still they're lacking some armour here. And certainly something to help deal with all those Scots, which are definitely going to be a massive problem for any infantry in the longer run. But no attempt again trying to break through. I mean, they really need to try and outmaneuver the trying to rush through here. I mean, that's just going to allow brute strength, in which case, again, roll the Scots and other bits, so they could easily see any infantry getting torn apart in seconds. MT-34 could do with some reinforcement and healing, by the way. Looks like it's all happening here, though. 50 caliber going up the repairs again. Orbital Infiltrator's not really getting anything done. He could even try to attack from here and then flank about there, but no sign of that. Third orbital done there. Scots firing away. Rifle stop there. And we got a artillery barrage going down right here on the spare panzer headquarters. Knocking it out entirely. That's definitely going to hurt Jammo, who didn't get him any more than, well, the Dukes and the orbital done out of it. Definitely not good there. We got a Scot on the way as well now for Donniechan. Jackson crossing through it. Rather dangerous. I mean, what if there was a mine waiting for it on the other side? But opening up there for the battle group headquarters. No anti-tank weapons here nearby the vicinity for Jammo to deal with. We've got another assault here at the base and trying to brute force with the False Grenadiers and Panther 6, knocking out the fighting position. Obviously, on the nowhere to receive support. And of course, all the Scots in the pack cards are still pretty much into the slaughter rally there. Looks like here, truck knocked out here by the Jackson. Nothing really to deal with it. We've got a Yak Panzer now on the way for Tavington. Yak Panzer 4. No attempt there. The Panther clearly things are too desperate for them to wait up the Panther, it seems. And there we go, just charging through here. Assault rifle leading the way. Quick about landing here on a lot of bunched up troops. Lots of casualties. Almost done wiped out though by a direct hit here from the Scots. Still got another unit wiped out there. Donniechan forces them taking heavy losses. There's bodies everywhere. The bridge of death. Anyways, Jackson they're falling back. He's got Panther coming down to try and flank in here. Actually, to try and cut off its retreat path. We got the Yak Panzer there riding with its high velocity 75mm gun. We got Falchimix around here. I think he's trying to ambush the Jackson. No, instead he moves in through there. I suppose he's heading there, but again, he's just moving the other troops in here, set up there, then how you Falchimix doing up there. So I rather feel like that was a bit of a poor choice. Yak Panzer moving in to deal with the fighting position. Fresh mines there, by the way. No minesweepers for the Germans, I think. No minesweepers, neither for Jammo or Tavington. The Falchimix doing what they can, but they need grenades through there. They're not really much there versus the church. Assault through here, but again, we've got Scots. We've got other things here moving up. Bit too late there to sort of launch a full assault now. Lots of explosions. Almost got the Scot there. Falchimix needs to retreat. Zurückfahren, schnell. And Foss is just getting absolutely annihilated. Huge loss there for Jammo. Not entirely sure what's running in there. Got one of the Scots there. Got one of the Scots with a quick ambush shot there from the Yak Panzer. Still, the losses suffered there by Jammo were absolutely absurd. No sense in losing all those men that quickly. Captain Rifleman heading straight to the opposite. Yak Panzer needs to get away. Bit of damage there done. Bit of damage. Another fighting prisoner. Slant just keeps digging a new one. As if though he was digging graves. Anyways, rifle moving in here through the centre. Not really a lot of troops in there from Tavington to deal with. They've got the Jackson moving head here. Yak Panzer know we need support. Not sure here why Donniechan, he must be really confident they got enough anti-tank there to deal with it. He's just beginning to try and get up some shots here on the battle group headquarters. Yak Panzer fires but misses. Already a bit damaged there. Got a shot there on the Jackson. Another shot there. Jackson almost annihilated. Troops then in a lot of trouble getting taken losses there from the Steel Pioneers and Orbital Dart. But looks like, there we go. Another Jackson this time though from Slant getting off the shot. We got some Scots taking in shots as well. Artillery barrage knocks out Jammo's battle group headquarters as well. Another Scot on the way there to replace one though for Slant. So much action. So much death. Sherman on the way now there for Donniechan.
75mm gun carrier ready.
Another Falchimix. You're not entirely sure why Jammo keeps throwing them away in those ways. I mean, he's now using them in a situation where he should be using them much, much earlier when the opponent wasn't so strong and concentrated. Rather poor timing there from Jammo. Rather poor timing. Port there being secured. Troops reinforcing. Healing up. Yak Panzer receiving repairs. Jammo's infrastructure has pretty much been wrecked. He's going to need to somehow get back that in the fight. And they also need to get out some fresh infantry and stop wasting them. Use cover and stop, just charging down small alleys. Donniechan hoarding up there, pushing in an assault. Obersand might be able to put that quickly in check. Getting more infiltrate Sturmgewehrs. Lots of fire there. Units could flank around here, but there you go. One unit already falling back there rapidly. Almost actually free for these Obersoldaten, and there we go. Unit entirely forced back. Got Obersoldaten flanking in. The Sturm Pioneer support. Another Jackson coming in from slant there. Well, same Jackson as he had previously, obviously. Veteran field, no reasons by the way. Lots of Scott fire there. Need to do something about those. He could try and sort of catch them with a Yak Panzer, knock them out. That might work out the best here for Tavington. Time, by the way, here for the mid-game analysis. Counter chasing. It's not looking too good for the Germans. I mean, in part due to Jammo's rather insensible losses, but also basically have rather sets things up there so they could actually quickly rush through here and take it up rather rapidly. So not really looking too good there. Jammo needs to sort of reconstitute his forces rapidly and needs to sort of pull through an attack. They need to sort of try and split them up because currently the Americans are very much contrary to them, particularly they're constantly in a way that's very lethal to any Oberkommando West infantry. So they need to somehow try and break out through that with maneuver, try to split them out, or sort of lure them in to some situations where they can quickly get off a lot of casualties, and they're currently not really geared for that. And the best they got basically is the Yak Panzer, though Panther would have been better, I think. So try and knock out the Scots. If they can do that, things might look a lot better. But it's going to be tricky there to sort of get the Yak Panzer close enough and then keep the Scots there for long enough to sort of knock them out. So there are definitely some problems there. And looks like here we got a battle group headquarters up here. Jammo might be forced to go for a Yak Panzer as well. So try and deal with all of this. Another option would be, well, basically half-track with infantry searchlights, then get an infantry support gun up, and then basically just bombard this area. For Tavington, he should then get one up, and then he should take advantage of the infantry searchlights, just hammer this area. I mean, with that, they might actually have a chance of doing some damage here with the infantry support guns. That might work out for them, but I'd say it would be a pretty risky tactic. Another one, of course, would be somehow trying to go for a Stuka-Fuß, but that would require another truck from either, and that might sort of lower fuel for any other thing. So I definitely think Tavington's option right now should either be a Panther or a Sturm Tiger. Either way, something for more armor, and either way, something that can sort of rapidly blast away a huge chunk of the defenses, or something with more armor and armor penetration than the Yak Panzer, and could certainly thus also apply pressure versus the infantry at the same time. So that's definitely what they need to look into. For the Americans, they need to sort of try and pressure more from up here instead of just trying to blast away through there. A bit more maneuver that way could be good. Otherwise, maintain this position to a certain extent, but at the same time, get pressure, keep attacking, keep trying to flank. I mean, a good assault from up north, for example, could I think do a lot to sort of catch the Germans further off guard and might further spook them and further pull them back. Of course, with this kind of territory, the Yak Panzer could actually be somewhat useful, so of course need to be careful with them, but again, a good flank from here could rapidly overwhelm it and knock it out. But of course, if they keep insisting on fighting around here, the Yak Panzer might actually have a slight advantage, since the enemies will be packed like sardines in a can here, pretty much meaning there's going to be very little chance of dodging any shots there from the Yak Panzer. So there's a few dangers there from the Americans, but that's pretty much sort of the really serious thing at the moment. Also finally got a choice to have airborne for slant. He could consider getting in some paratroopers to help with some firepower. That would do them good. I think some brown light machine guns in that regard would really tear through Tavington's and Jammo's infantry. So there you go, and let's head back to the fight here. Rapidly falling back there. In with the Scot that far out, he's not going to try and take the shot there and get off maybe at least some damage to temporarily force back. We're going to try to get a kill there. Got a Sherman moving ahead there, veterans one for the Yak Panzer. Almost got the Sherman there, almost. But there's a chance that is forced to fall back with it. Gets the way safely, it seems. Artillery going down around here, shattering the windows in the nearby house. Jackson, Scott moving in from the north here. Lots of Scots. Looks like we got slanting preparing for the assault. We got paratroopers preparing. We could consider getting them submachine guns as well. That would also be an option, but we'll see. No, he's getting Brownings. Only the Yak Panzer, they're now in ambush mode essentially. And there you go. Large troops in, hoarding up. Again, if they had any kind of artillery, they might actually have a chance of doing anything, but sadly not quite. Nothing from Jammo. falling back here rapidly as the assault goes in. Almost got the Fultz going to do this there. Almost got Stuart orbital down there. Veterans who flee with the infantry jump gears. We've got others moving in there. Lots of artillery going down there. Shots flying all over the place. Jack Panther's not moving in trying to get shots. I mean, basically here, he's got a full range of targets just to try and knock out there with his Yak Panther. Of course, there's also Jackson there either way. He's trying to do something with all these numbers. Even though it's going to be risky. But at the same time, in this case, he's got luck. Slant basically moves into the Yak Panther from the front. He doesn't even try to flank here. That's definitely reckless with his Jackson. There's the Yak Panther almost giving it eventually too. We've got the airstrike going in there. US Air Force is launching strike against the 12th SS positions. Rockets flying over there. Aircraft crashing down into the nearby hedges. Narrowly avoiding crashing into the German infantry. Obviously, we've got almost another Jackson there. Yak Panther on the way there for Jammo, so there's no other option there. It seems they are both getting a bit of pressure there to both go for Yak Panthers. Bloody close there. Pearson's flanking in, aircraft shot down, crashing nearby into some houses, shattering them and the fence. All of a sudden they're presenting an awful lot of bullets, an awful lot of death. They're seeing the riflemen running with tears running down their cheeks. Their morale shattered by the German soldiers' inherent superiority. Sherman, Scots, they're just blasting away with sheer volume. Yak Panther coming back to deal with it. Shots there, fired. Vetri 2 gained. Increasing sighting and, well, durability overall, and of course also armor, making it tougher, but also being able to take advantage of the range. Jackson firing back there. This Yak Panther, shots fired, almost got the Jackson forcing it away. Second Yak Panther arriving, quick rush now to sort of try and flank from really do good. Really one of the priorities right now is to try and knock out as many Scots as possible, since they're basically one thing that just basically peppers the entire area with high explosive, making things difficult for the infantry, which is what most of their force is composed of. So get those Scots. We got another Jackson out there from Slant, hopefully with more luck and vigor than the previous one. We got Captain charging in there, catching the Jackson off guard. Also, they're opening up here from a nearby wolf because he's positioned behind a building. Still not turning with the Scots though. Opson up north, he stopped to get by them. No attempt whatsoever. Come on, Tavington. Scots are your targets. But no intention to I can't tank help from Slant. Are they carrying things up there? Another Jackson coming under the line of fire of the Yak Panther. Almost got it, almost. In fact, almost fetching it free as well. There we go, another Jackson knocked out. Good use there of the camo. But needs to disable it and then try to hunt down as many of these things, but no, apparently not. Also taking losses. Another Jackson here from Donniechan, trying to covering fire. We're going to be forced back here with the person on the Fultz advantage again. Those Scots really are lethal. Again, the Germans don't really seem to be focusing much on them. I mean, again, quick ambush from both Yak Panthers, but some rapidly knock out one Scot. More grenades going off here, stalling any assault there from Jammo and making progress. Both Yak Panthers a bit of trouble. No attempt through there. Then again, the Americans largely got the momentum at the moment, so they rather have to respond at them. Due to things, and again, due to the base of the fact, again, Jammo basically lost so many men at that rather crucial point. We got air reconnaissance going in there. Could be used to calling the quick artillery barrage there on the German heads. And there we go, right around the battle group headquarters. Veterans of Orbis are down there, by the way. Shattering medics, men and other bits there, and of course the battle group headquarters. Not quite knocking it out though. Two Shermans up for Donniechan, troops hanging about here. There we go, both Yak Panthers up there, almost getting the Sherman, almost. Almost! Almost actually 3-2. Too late to get that smoke down. Donnie needs to be a bit more careful. In fact, they need to be a bit more careful around this area. So that's basically where the Yak Panthers are prowling for the time being. Yet they seem to be taking things actually surprisingly lightly. And there you go again, the Scots again. That's really the problem with the Germans. They're not really doing much to deal with those Scots, despite them really being a major problem. All of a sudden they're charging for really tearing apart those rifleman grenades going off, high close rounds going off. Yak Panthers are doing nothing to support here. Not really good though, not really good. We need to get that together. Almost victory free on that Yak Panther though, but rapidly rolling back here. No further sign of anything there though. Tavington's close to be able to calling in either Sturmtiger or the Panther again. Either should be called in. The Sturmtiger again would be good, sort of rapidly dealing with a large chunk of infantry, just large crew. Again, not sure what he's doing with these Fallschirmjäger. I mean, he's just wasting manpower like that. I mean, again, with all the Scots here, it's suicide. They should get them first before making any kind of move like that. Jammo seems to have been mentally jammed. I had too much jam. I don't know. Either of those two. M20 basically holding back here, not really doing much at the moment. Looks like we're handed back. That's a slant, interestingly enough.
Enemy forces are now down to 200
Rather than cut down. 200 points left there for the Germans. They need to do something to turn the tide here. Schnell.
armor here.
Captain stopped in his tracks very bloodily. Almost 55 there with these almost Soldaten. Yak Panzer's doing nothing. Scott moving ahead again. Got Jackson creeping ahead. Got paratroopers dropping in. If you were to move a bit down and then look down here, could you actually see the Scott and he could probably get it. But again, there's no real response to walls. And again, despite them being one of the primary issues for the Germans again, not really, you know, making much out of it. And there you go, shoots, misses. Scott better too, by the way. Popping smoke there a bit too late. At the same time, you got armor moving up there, wiping out another unit. Scott's firing again. Jackson takes some hits there from Panzerschrecks. And they go, one unit utterly annihilated. Those Scots are proving to be an absolute menace. And so is that pack howitzer. Stuka zu Fuß on Tavington, not say the Sturmtiger or the Panther. Instead he goes for a Stuka zu Fuß. I mean, considering the terrain, it might have worked, but then I rather think it should have been Jammo who could have gone for it instead of that battle of headquarters. Now it's too late for that. What was on here firing away? Really tying into those Yankees. There we go, almost veteran to 5. 2 anti-tank guns here, very much on their own. Fighting precision here, proving ever lethal with those reassaults with their rifle grenades. More Panzerschrecks there being sent in to deal with it. We got a rifle grenade go off. Oh, goes too far though, goes too far. Yak Panzer doing nothing to support. Again. And you could have the other Yak Panzer carry it while this one moves ahead to try and get some shots off down there. Or at least try and knock out that fighting position. But again, there seems to be some kind of disconnect there.
Alright, fellas, final checks.
Jammo floating a bit of resource there, needs to do something with it. We've got the Stukas Fuß out here. He could try right now, for example, getting a pair of infantry guns or something, maybe an infantry half-track, you know. Anything really. Just, you know, not flowing that much manpower and fuel. But there goes Stukas Fuß firing. Going to probably try and clear up this area. Wiping out the rear slants, knocking out the fighting position, but not much else. Assault going up here again, Oberson quickly repelling it. And there we go, veteran to 5. Scott there, by the way, abandoned it seems. Not sure if that was by accident or what. Nothing to deal with the Sherman either. Troops moving ahead here, tearing in. I mean, there's a very nice opening there. They could actually do some good damage if they were to support with armor, but there's nothing there, leaving them very much exposed here to the Scot. Also note, he's blobbing up right in front of us, Scott. Might get the pack house there, but come on, get some armor support down there. Anyone? Trying to see the way that get them out of there, get them out of there. But again, forgot about them. Why were there no? Why was there no armor support? I mean, either Jammo or Tavington should send or Yak Panzer down there to support instead. They missed out a golden opportunity of clearing out the centre there. I mean, really, you know, when you're making an attack, properly supported. Don't just throw in some infantry and see what happens. Jackson moving ahead here. Still, aerial assault going in there. Yak Panzer almost veteran to 4. Jackson moving in. Veteran to 4 there. Jackson knocked out. Another artillery strike going in here. Further falling back here. Units close getting wiped out again. Focus is annihilated. Weapons drop. We got a Jackson right here in front of the Yak Panzer. Slant seems to have a hard time using his Jacksons, if anything. Assault continues up here. Forces again moving in. Again with no serious armor support. There we go. Scott again proving it's absolutely fountain again. the fact again that they really have failed to sort of do anything seriously about the Scots again really hammers its way through. But Veteran 4 there on this Jagdpanzer 4. Now with increased accuracy and a further increased rate of fire, if only he can use it. And a light machine gun there, drop, imagine, from some Obersoldaten. He's getting a Stukas as well. I suppose too, if properly coordinated, it could maybe sort of deliver quite a shocking blow, but the question is, will we be able to exploit it? And once again, that's really one of the major problems at the moment for the Germans. They can't really seem to exploit any advantage they even make temporarily. No opening can be, well, really utilised. Sherman there. Again, sending in the Obersoldaten, but West. Oh, looks like he's coming in, but you know, drop the cautious movement. Oh, good, good. Get the Scot, get the Scot. But then getting flanked. Jagdpanzer there dealing with it. Just shoot the Scot, you got the other one supporting you. And he doesn't. He misses an opportunity there to get the Scots. Even if, despite his teammate helping there. Another rocket strafe going in there for the P-47, the US Air Force strikes again. We got Jackson flanking in there. Down to half health already. More P-47 rocket strafes. Jagdpanzer taking damage now, but the other one's also now Veteran 2. And again, the Scots remain one Veteran 3 even. Veteran 3. This is not looking good for the Germans. Whenever they seem to make an advantage again, they just throw it away. They can't really sort of seem to fully come in. More Stukas barrels going off there. Knocking out anti-tank guns. Oh, well, not even then. And the other Stukas is not really doing anything either. Come on, Jammo, you got it there. Utilise it. Aircraft, well, crashing down. Assault going on. We got some fighting makers appearing for Jammo. But again, no serious support here. Nothing to deal with those infernal Scots.
They have only 75 points remaining.
Points are ticking down. Come on, use the Stukas, mein Freund. You got them there for a reason. Grenades going off there. Got the Obersoldaten making a lone run. In fact, most of the others are pretty much dead. No support for them. Stukas though, firing in. Gaining awesome hits there. 10 kills in fact. Small gap, but will there be anything to exploit? We got the Jagdpanzer moving in. Can the Obersoldaten move to support? Can the other Jagdpanzer being sent in to cover it, for example? In which case there might be just a slight sliver of hope there, even as the victory points are taken down here. Get that Scot though. There we go. Shot one through. Shot one through. Smoke down. More artillery going down here around the battle group headquarters. Almost got enough for another barrage. Obersoldaten needs to retreat. I think grenade going off though. Huge amount of casualties there amongst the Americans. Donniechan just clumped them together. And the grenade just slaughtered them together. The 40 kills there, we need to get them away. Need to get them away. Stukas was almost ready for another barrage, which could be used here. Scott taking another hit. Oh, wipe the Veteran 5 Obersoldaten. Scott went down. He got it finally. But there's still 2 more. Still got the Veteran 3 one. Jagdpanzer gaining Veteran 5. Shannon moving ahead here. Panzer just straight. Oh, there we go. Got it, but the Hachi makers almost got wiped out. Jagdpanzer moves in. Where's that Stukas? Another barrage unleashed. Had it been aimed a bit better, they probably could have made it more devastating. But there you go. The Americans are beginning to bleed out a bit more now, though. The Germans hanging it once again, but they also take horrific casualties. Now having Tavington slowing infantry back. Now Jammo's the one with more infantry. More Scot fire. Grenades going off here are plenty. An attempt to clear up the captain and his friends. Doesn't quite succeed. Volkswagen's moving up. If only they had a tank like, say, a Sturm Tiger or a Panther. If only. Rapid forcing away the Volkswagen is there. Now the Stukas barrage going off. Could maybe land a crucial hit here. There we go. wiping out anti-tank gun infantry, almost the captain as well. Donniechan's forces are a bit expended now. Now it's basically up to Slant. He's got most of the forces now to try and hold this up. He's got several units here, by the way, doing nothing on the side. He's actually doing most of the fighting now for poor Donnie here. Jagdpanzer scores a kill on the ambulance. Yeah, look at this. I'm a war hero. I'm an ace. Oh. Or not quite. Another Fallschirmjäger. Now this time, things are looking a bit more, less insane there, so he can actually pull it off to an extent. But he needs to be able to follow up with other units coordinating. Again, he's just sending in on their own. Building collapse, preventing any further infiltration there, and the Fallschirmjäger is going to get wasted again. Why do you keep doing it, Jammo? Interesting enough, he's not focused on trying to infiltrate anyone around here to sneak up and get the other victory point there. I mean, I think that would have worked out better for them, particularly also drawn away forces. Scott moved in, he finally got the veteran to flee, Scott. Slant's doing nothing. What is he doing? Is he preparing for some kind of assault here? It seems like, I mean, he could try and launch, I mean, that could actually catch the Jagdpanzer, even with the other one coming there, if he launches a serious armor assault. We go. Looks like it's happening. 2 Shermans and a Jackson. Stukas was firing again. Jagdpanzer needs to disable. Go off regular movement. Turn around. Fallschirmjäger needs to get off can't needs to pull it back. Jackson finally got an airstrike going in. Sherman blocking there, ensuring the Jagdpanzer can't escape. Gets behind it. P-47 fires in. No focus. Find the other Jagdpanzer wasn't focusing either on the Jackson. They was following the other Sherman. Catastrophic. Jackson moving in. Sherman moving in. The other Jagdpanzer now is in deep scheiße. We got the Stukas, which they're about to get knocked out. No armor piercing rounds. Interesting enough for the Jackson, just to deal with that Jagdpanzer's armor. Jagdpanzer got it. P-47 strike going in, knocking out the second Jagdpanzer. And there we go. The Germans surrender. The 12th SS has been broken. The assault stalled here by the 2nd Armored. A cataclysmic battle here in the end, but it was to a large extent, to some extent, the Americans' battle here. The Germans sort of tried, but at the same time, they got a bit too preoccupied here. And overall, it felt like it was Jammo who wasn't really that tactically clever. He kept sort of just bashing in. And there's also a problem, working together. And also coordinating the assault several times, just units would be sort of, sent in with little to work with. And then they'd be abandoned when they were for some support to deal with the armor. That really hurt them several times, and they didn't focus down on the Scots. They were really a huge problem for the infantry, but they never really did it. And I also felt, they could have done with some other vehicles, and definitely feel like, a Panther Sturmtiger here would have been helpful for them at this point. But there you go. Nicely played there by the Americans. Make good use of what they had, sort of initially take hold and otherwise push. At certain points, they got a bit too overconfident, which actually allowed the Germans to get some good hits there. They rather didn't flank at certain points, which certainly gave the Jagdpanzer all of a sudden a lot of punch. But ultimately, beyond that, the Jagdpanzer was a bit limited, and also in part how Tavington and Jammo utilised. Again, Panthers, I think, would have done a lot more for them with the light machine guns on top. They could really torn through enemy infantry and armour. Sadly, again, they did not go for that. But again, the Americans could certainly flank more in the later part of the game. That was certainly one thing that was lacking for them and really gave the Germans a chance to come back. The problem was the Germans couldn't capitalise and basically fell through their hands like sand. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gave you ideas for matches. If you did want to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. This is Imperial Dane. Take cheers and thank you for watching. Bye.